Here are the full tutorials for the best and easiest iron farm in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Enjoy the video. Here's how to build the best max rates iron farm for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. First of all, you want to find an area without any beds, working stations or villagers. The first thing you want to do is to dig out a square hole. It should have the size 11 by 11 and it should be only 1 block deep. As the next step, you want to take some glass blocks and you want to place a rim all around the entire square hole that is out of your glass blocks. Once you did that, grab some solid blocks and you want to go to the exact middle block, which is this one, and you want to stack up 3 solid blocks. Now to each side you should have 5 empty blocks. This is to make sure that you really are in the middle. Now you want to break the 2 bottom blocks and then you want to extend out by 5 blocks into each direction. So do this at this side, do this at the third side, and you also want to do this at the fourth side as well. Once you did that, what you want to do is to place some more blocks so you create a solid platform out of solid blocks, and this again should have the size 11 by 11. Next, you want to go to the middle again, and there you want to remove the middle block right there. Again, make sure that you have 5 empty blocks to each side to make sure that this really is the middle block that you broke. Next, you want to take 30 beds and you want to place them around the hole. You start by placing 4 in this shape, and then you just want to go all around the first circle with a second circle out of beds, and you want to do this as long as you have beds left. Now in the end, your pattern should be looking something like this. And once you did that, the next thing to do is to go inside of the hole, and then you want to grab your workstations and you want to go to one side and remove every other block and replace it with a workstation. This will account for 5 workstations, and you want to do this on all 4 sides of the entire thing. So in the end you will have placed 20 workstations, but you still have 10 left. And now let me place the last ones. So now we have 10 workstations left to place, and you want to place these workstations in the floor. You can really place them wherever you want to, you just want to make sure that they're about equally spaced so every villager will have enough space to work on their workstations later. Now you want to remove one of the glass blocks and replace it with a solid block, and then break the block above, and then you want to place 2 ladders, and on top you want to place a trapdoor. This way you can easily access this spot down here, and if you want, trade with the villagers later. Now as you can see in my scenario, I have a village nearby, and you too want to travel to your next village or other source of villagers, and there you want to collect at least 2 villagers. You can do this by putting them in a boat and then use a lead to pull them all the way to your farm. Now they should automatically get connected to the workstations and the beds, and if they're stuck outside you can again put them into boats, remove some of the blocks that are part of the roof, and then drive them into this section yourself. Of course, don't forget to replace all the blocks you removed, and as the next step you want to just light up this space by placing at least 2 torches. And then you want to throw the villagers some bread or carrots or any other stuff that they can eat. As you can see, they will sooner or later start breeding, and they will do this as long as there aren't 30 villagers in our farm. Once they're done, what you want to do is to remove every villager that has a green coat, and then you want to wait until they're replaced, and you want to also wait until all the children are grown up. In the end, you want to have 30 working villagers in your farm. Once you have them, you can go out of the entire thing again, and then you want to take some solid blocks, you want to leave open the middle block and place blocks all around. So now what you want to do is to extend this circle by 7 more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into this direction. Do the same thing to the other side. 5, 6, 7. Then 7 more on this side, and 7 more on the 4th side. Once you did that, what you want to do is to turn the rest into a solid platform, but of course leave open the middle block again. And now once you have your 17 by 17 blocks solid platform, you want to go 1 block outwards and 1 block to the top and remove the first block. And then you want to place 3 more blocks. And now we want to create a rim all around the entire platform that has the size 4 blocks. This means on all 4 sides it should be 4 blocks thick. Next, you want to go 1 block out again and again 1 block to the top, remove the first one and create another rim, but this time only 1 block thick, all around the entire platform that you already created. Once you set up this entire platform, you can start putting in all the water streams. I recommend having a nearby infinite water source looking like this in order to place in all the water, or maybe an ocean or something like this, so that you have infinite water. And in order to place down our water streams, you want to go to each corner and place these 3 blocks with these 4 blocks around. So you want to do this on all 4 corners. By having blocks in these positions, what you can do is to place water on top of all of these, and then you can place water in all of these locations. By having these blocks placed down, we ensure that we don't create infinite water sources and we don't waterlog the entire platform, but instead have real water streams that push all our iron golems into the middle of the farm. And now you want to do this on all 4 sides again, and after doing this you can remove the 3 holder blocks again. Now that we got the water streams, we can add our killing mechanism to the farm, and this is very easy and straightforward. You just want to place a sign in the middle hole. Then you want to place 1 more sign on top and another sign on top. And now outgoing from this sign, you want to place 4 signs, 1 on each of every of the sides. And then you just want to place another sign on top of all of these 4 sides. In the end, your setup should be looking something like this. And this way, we have a spot for our lava to be placed in, but prohibiting the lava from flowing out and destroying our water streams. And next, you want to enter your villager's spot again. And then what you want to do is to come to the middle, where you should still have the empty block. And then you want to place a hopper to one side, and to that side you want to place a double chest. This will be our entire storage system. All our items will be in this chest later. Now the next thing and last thing you have to do before you can start using the farm is to remove all of the iron golems that already spawned around the farm. In survival, use a source of lava because then the iron golem will not get triggered on you. Now the farm will already be working, but I recommend placing some torches all underneath your platform to prevent zombies and other hostile mobs from spawning. But apart from that, your farm is now usable and all the iron golems will already get killed automatically. And if you want to collect the loot, then you can simply do this by going to your villager spot and then just enter the chest, and we already have 8 iron ingots in this chest. This farm will be working automatically as long as you are in a 64 block radius to the farm, but if you want to, you can set up an AFK spot nearby, or you can just stand inside of your villager spot, maybe trade with the villagers, and the iron will come in automatically. That said, I hope this video helped you to get an infinite source of iron in your Minecraft survival world. If it did, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. This will help us both and you won't miss any further content of my channel. Then we see us again in the next video. See ya! Here's how to build the easiest iron farm in 1.21 Minecraft Bedrock Edition. The first thing you want to do is to stack up about 30 solid blocks. Then you want to drop down again, and to easily access everything, you want to place down some ladders all the way to the top. Once you're at the top again, you want to extend out with solid blocks by 6, so 4, 5, 6, and you want to do this in this direction as well. And after you did this, you just want to fill in this entire platform so you have a 7 by 7 square out of solid blocks. Now what I want you to do is to take your blocks again and build a rim all around the entire platform. So you just want to go all the way around with your solid blocks, and after you did this, you want to take a second layer and put it on top of that rim. Then you want to take some blocks and place them in these locations right here. You want to do the same thing at the other side, so 10 blocks as a small platform, and you're gonna want to put some beds on top of it. And do the same thing at the other side as well. Then you can destroy all the blocks you used to place the beds. These were just some holder blocks and we will not need them anymore. But instead you want to replace them again with another layer of beds, and the same thing at the other side too. Then you want to build 5 blocks in the middle of them and another 5 on top of that. And now what you want to do is to create a solid platform that is on top of these 2 bad platforms that we created, and you want to make it solid, so all the way around and 7 by 7. As you can see, now I did this step, and as the next one you want to build another rim all the way around the entire platform, but this time only make it 1 block tall. Instead of a second layer, as you can see, you just need to place some blocks in all the 4 corners around the platform, and in between you want to take out some fletching tables or other workstations and place them. As you can see, we will have 20 villagers in the farm and we need 20 workstations. Also, you need a torch in the middle to block all the zombies. Now you got to go to a village, and there you need to grab 2 villagers. I recommend using some boats, and you can just put them into a boat like this. Once you got them in a boat, you can use a lead on these boats and you can pull them all the way to your iron farm. There you can just use the ladders to pull them all the way up to the top. Now what you can do is to throw them some bread. This will make them breed and produce some more villagers, 20 in total because we placed down 20 beds and 20 workstations. But you want to make sure that you don't have any of these green coated nitwits in your farm, and you want to wait until every child is grown up. Only then you can proceed with the building process of the farm, which is to stack another layer on top of the layers we already placed. So make the rim going all the way around and then fill in the entire platform like I do right here. And now, as you can see, I'm already finished, and the first iron golem already spawned, a very good sign. You will actually need to kill all of them before you use the farm later. Then you need to build another rim, but this time not on top of the platform, but all the way around the platform, so at the side of it, which will actually give you a 9 by 9 platform to work on. And now after you did this, you need to build another rim on top of that platform. This time the wall has to be 2 blocks tall like I do right here. Again, you want to make it going all the way around the entire platform. For the case that you push down some iron golems to easily build the farm, you will now need to kill them, because otherwise this will interfere with the raids of our farm and you don't want this. For the next step, take yourself some slabs and put another layer on top of the wall we already created all the way around the entire platform like this. We get another iron golem spawning, so everything works fine for us. And now what you need to do is to find the side that you built yourself the ladder to access everything on, because here we will continue by destroying these exact 3 blocks right there. As you can see, here are the ladders. Then what you need to do is to grab the chest and place it above the ladder. You want to place a hopper right in front of the chest, connecting to the chest, a glass pane on top, and then you want to place a slab right above the chest but at the upper side. Now you need to put a sign in this and this location right here, and in between you can put your lava. This will kill all the iron golems, and now we will need our water buckets, 2 of them, and some blocks. And you want to take the blocks and place 3 of them in the opposite corner right here. And then what you can do is to create an infinite water source using your 2 buckets, and then use the water to put it there and in these 3 locations too. And now once you did this, as you can see, iron golems already dying, and now the water in this spot, and our farm is fully set up and everything already works fine. If you want to safely AFK, you can place 3 slabs like this next to the ladder, and you can easily stand on top of these lower slabs and collect all the iron that you will need in your survival world. As you can see, plenty of them dropping in. If you appreciate my work, please subscribe and check out my other videos, and then see you again in the next video.